Hi, I'm Kirby.
I'm Dana.
And we are
Migratory Nerds. It's time for our latest adventure. Let's get exploring.
All right, and we are heading to the brand new Universal Stella Nova Resort. It's been open
1 week,
exactly. Exactly. So we wanted to wait. So it's not the media preview. It's not opening day where, you know, everyone's there and on their best behavior. Because we really wanted to give you the like true, I stayed here like a normal guest experience. So
nothing free happening here. We've paid for everything ourselves.
Yep.
And yeah.
All right, let's go. It kind of looks like a spaceship.
This is the main lobby area that contains the front desk and the bell stand. It also has the Cosmos Cafe and Market, the Nova Bar, and the Universal Studios store.
Alright, and we are starting at the door. So it seems like a majority of their rooms have the ability to connect to the room next to it. And we come in to closet space, so iron, got a safe, hangers, ironing board, luggage rack, looks like an extra pillow up there. We've got coffee accoutrements and a refrigerator, couple more drawers, and then we have a standard 2-queen room. And they gave us an Epic Universe view. I anticipate once Epic Universe actually opens that they'll probably have an upcharge for Epic views. But got some drawers here, a little rundown of how everything works. There's 2 North American plugs, 3 USBs, and 1 USB-C on this little, like, you can't call it a desk because there's no chair, but dresser. Got a little couch with a table with an iridescent to go with this celestial theme. We've got 2 queen beds, cool little artwork. So next to the bed, the alarm clock has wireless charging capabilities. There's also 2 North American plugs, a USB and a USB-C right there. And let's look at the bathroom. All right, so for the bathroom, like, this is see-through, but you could close this curtain, but it doesn't close the whole way. Like, I get the intention of it, since that is see-through, but it would be nice if it closed the whole way and someone could get ready over here. You do have the sink, hi y'all, outside of the bathroom with a hair dryer, and then very standard, basic, kind of boring, like there's not even like space artwork or anything in here. So you've got a shower tub combination, just the shower head with just shampoo and conditioner, and then there's a bath soap, so there's no body wash. Couple hooks, which is nice, and some towels back there. So like, right, like you could put like a fun space celestial artwork somewhere here. It's very basic. I'm not quite sure we have a great Epic Universe view, but maybe in the daylight we'll be able to see something. If you squint and you look real far in this little corner, that looks like Epic over there.
Migratory nerdy facts of the video. The Stella Nova Hotel has 144,000 hand-placed acid wash tiles that make that beautiful colorscape on the building. The resort features purposefully curved architecture to invoke true space-like atmosphere. And the hotel exterior is supposed to invoke a feeling of a like you're entering a black hole. We thought it looked like a saucer.
So the hotel looks like it has elevators in the middle and then the rooms fan out almost like a V. So if you're at a room at the end, it's a little bit of a walk. So if mobility is a concern, I would ask for a room closer to the elevator. So they have 20-minute parking for check-in for the front desk. So it's the entrance to the hotel. And the parking lot is here. And there is a walkway. But the only way to get into this parking lot is to walk like where cars are pulling in, when you could have just made a walkway and a sidewalk that went up over there. It just seems like a weird, not super pedestrian safe design choice. These crosswalks that come off from the regular parking to the 20-minute parking, but then the only way to get there is that crosswalk that goes in front of the active driveway where people are pulling in. It just feels like they could have added a sidewalk here that went straight to the entrance.
Let's get some dinner from the Cosmos Cafe. These screens are super hard to read and rotate through the menu. They do have printed menus up at the registers, which are so much easier to read, or you can see the full menu from the digital compendium link that they text you at check-in.
We got dinner at the Cosmo Cafe. I got a honey chicken pizza. Dana got a BLT. And Sarah got a pickled fried chicken sandwich.
There's a microwave for guest use at the Cosmos Cafe, and off to the side there's an ATM, and that's where the lobby restrooms are. The Cosmos Market is more quick, grab-and-go type meals, and they also serve Starbucks coffee. There's a fire pit poolside, and they also show a nightly dive-in movie at the pool. By the ice machine on each floor, there was a water bottle refill. The fitness center was quite large and had a good assortment of machines and lots of treadmills. I did not see free weights anywhere, however, at the gym. They do also have a water bottle refill here.
So I'll film quick. This is the women's locker room at the gym. Has a couple of combination lock lockers and showers with shampoo, conditioner, and an accessible stall with the benches in the fitness center.
There's an Avis rent-a-car desk right in the hotel lobby. The Universal Studios store here had merchandise for each of the lands coming to Epic Universe and Epic Universe branded items, many of which they didn't even offer in the Epic Universe Preview Center.
tons of pool seating here. This is a splash pad. There's a little button here to act to. Oh no, that's just for a shower. I don't know how the splash pad turns on. Maybe it only runs certain hours. But like the seating goes like all the way back there, all the way down there, and there's some down by the pool itself too. Like, look how many rows there are. Like, I can barely see the pool from here. Not great if you're all the way back here on a super busy day to get back and forth to the pool, but better than not having a chair at all. Looks like the umbrellas are permanent, or they're in the ground in a spot, so those couldn't be moved, but the chairs could be rearranged and moved around. Lots of umbrellas also. All right, we've got some games here. We've got cornhole, Giant Connect 4. There's a ping pong table. It looks like there's also another ping pong table down there. There's even a sand beach section, which I actually don't know how I feel about, because that probably means the pool has sand in it. The pools are pretty decent size too. I imagine this ground though gets real hot when the sun is beating, so you probably need flip-flops or water shoes to walk around between your seat and the pool. No zero entry, but there are some steps in on both sides. They do have the mobility chair that's on wheels, so it would help you get in the pool, or the Galaxy Grill does food. They also do mobile ordering that you would pick up over here, right to the left of the main bar and pool area. I don't know how long these decorative blind things are gonna last. Every time you open the door, the 6 closest on either side go flying around. All right, how was your meal at the Cosmos Cafe?
That's pretty good.
Yeah. I wish my pizza, which was delicious, and I can't believe I am saying this, had less garlic. I can't believe those words just came out of my mouth. But I wanted to taste the like hot honey chicken more, and I tasted a lot of garlic. It was really good, but I can't believe I said those words.
Yeah, my BLT was a BLT.
Yeah.
The fries had no seasoning on them, which
could be a good
thing.
Or a bad thing, yeah. Any first impressions of the hotel?
So I think the hotel is fairly basic. I think they could have dove deeper into the space theming. But that being said, everything is really nice. The mattresses, I know they're brand new, but they're really nice. We're currently sitting on the little sofa thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's very comfortable and supportive. Yeah, I thought the tables that we sat at for our dinner were nice.
Yeah, and they had a lot of larger tables, but also some small, because I always feel bad when it's like the 2 of us and I'm taking up like a 4 or a 6 top, because that's all that there is, and I felt like there was a good mix of bigger and smaller tables. And they have a lot of like, you could order ahead for mobile dining at either of the places. I think the grill outside by the pool has it as well. So if you wanted to plan ahead, you could do that. And then you can also kind of see the menus. And I'll put a link in the description. They sent us like a digital kind of compendium with lots of information and links to the menus and things. And I wish that they would have sent that before we got here. So that like we could have looked at it ahead in like some sort of like pre-arrival thing, but we got it at check-in and they texted us to us. And it's been super nice and helpful to look at, so.
Yeah. Did you talk about GPS already?
No, I talked about the parking earlier when I was parking the car, but I'm assuming at some point that they will figure this out. But do not use Apple Maps to get here.
Use Google.
Use Google or Waze, but Apple Maps...
We didn't try Waze.
Someone said it online, but we know Google Maps works, but Apple Maps took us to like go through an apartment complex that's like, and I know there's a ton of construction and I'm guessing that this is gonna get sorted out, but right now Apple Maps cannot get you here. And I also wish that would have been communicated prior to our arrival, because we came in the dark, right, trying to like drive through construction and figure out where we were going. And so I feel like, I know they've only been open a week, but somebody has to have told them that by now, right? Like, you can't, I saw it online to use Google or Waze, and I just assumed that was someone saying that was their preference, but no, Apple Maps did not work. So keep that in mind. So it's even better than a smart TV. It looks like it has, yep, Netflix and YouTube, Pandora, but it also has Chromecasting so that you could cast straight from your phone for those other streaming apps right here. We're back at Cosmo's Cafe for breakfast. Alright, so we've got an all-galaxy breakfast. We've got a huevos rancheros. We've got caramelized banana walnut pancakes and a gooey monkey bread. Here's another missed sort of decor opportunity. There's no one in this bathroom before everyone gets... It's just boring. This is the lobby bathroom. Like you couldn't paint a space mural on that wall or something. There's a hot tub with its own separate handicap chair entrance. That's a massive hot tub. Missed opportunity on this building, right? We came out here last night. It's so pretty. How does it not like shimmer or have uplighting or something so you can see how incredible the tile is in the dark? I think you can get a better grasp of just how much seating there is by the pool in the daylight versus last night when it was dark. And then here's the little sand park. All right, we can see much more of Epic now in the daylight. So there's still got Grand Helios there. You can see some coasters. So kind of an Epic universe. Is this? Why isn't it lit up at night so you can see how gorgeous all the tile work is? So if you come out of the front of the hotel and turn right, that's where the shuttle parking is, and then there's also, this will be where the walkway to Epic is once Epic Universe is open. At the end where the shuttles are, you'll take a left on this walkway and it would take you to Epic.
The new electric buses even have charging stations.
Figured while we were here, we might as well check out the Epic Universe Preview Center at City Walk. Let's go. I would like a pet niffler. Who do I speak to about that?
The preview center has this massive scale replica of Epic Universe with all the different lands, and they have an app you can download that does augmented reality that makes the scale model come to life. It took us a second to get a hang of the augmented reality, but once we did, it was really cool. So you would basically point your phone at the scale model and it would come to life and animate pieces of the model on your phone, sort of showing what that area is going to be with people walking around or things like that. It was really, really cool to see all the different ways that they used it. Like this is in the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, and you can see the sort of people walking around on it. My hat's from the new Ministry of Magic collection from the new Harry Potter section that they didn't even offer at the preview center. I had purchased it that morning before we left the resort. both heading from the resort to City Walk and from City Walk back to the resort on the bus took about 15 minutes. Now that could change drastically based on traffic or how long you have to wait for a bus, but they are building, or they already have built, dedicated lanes for these buses on the roads, which should minimize the traffic impact getting between the resorts and Epic Universe.
All right, final thoughts on Stella Nova.
It was nice. I was surprised about like the lack of theming.
I was disappointed.
I just thought they could have gone all out. There's gonna be this whole new resort with all these lands and everything. And I get that it's space themed and that's not anything that's in Epic, but they were just like white hallways.
Right.
I don't know.
Like our bathroom in our room was like blue.
Yeah.
You couldn't have put a framed photo of the Milky Way galaxy or the cosmos, or like the headboard, not the headboard, but like the wall art on the back where the headboards were was like this awesome cosmic theme. And like it could have had uplights behind it, or it could have had like twinkle, like when you like turned it off, that was like a night light. It just felt like the inside of, like the outside of the building
It's
is
gorgeous.
spectacular.
It's gorgeous.
Except if you arrive at night,
and you can't see it.
you can't see it. Why isn't it uplit? Why is it like, that's the most spectacular.
That's the best part.
It's the best part, and you can't see it for half the day. So I was disappointed in like that. And now I know it's not a 5-star luxury resort, and they weren't going to go all out on theming for, I don't know what they call their like baseline entry level sort of resort, but I felt like it was lacking when you look at the outside of the building and how spectacular it is, and then the inside is just like,
I feel like they could have made it more special.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah. What else is on our list? The food was good.
The food was really good.
The only miss in the food, we ordered the gooey monkey bread.
Oh yeah.
And I would happily order it again because I feel like they just overcooked it by a few minutes.
It wasn't gooey.
It wasn't gooey at all. And like, I get it, but maybe throw that tray away and start again.
Yeah.
It wasn't gooey. Everything else was really good.
Everything we ordered also were big sizes, so they could have easily been shared.
Yes. The food was theme park expensive. It was the prices you see around all the theme parks. So if you were looking for a way to be a little bit more economical, you certainly could share a meal and a side or whatever between two people.
I also think it was higher quality than what you would spend $16 in the park for chicken fingers and french fries. The quality of the dishes we were getting at the cafe were far superior to that.
Right, the flavor profiles and all that. It was really good. Like we had dinner and breakfast there, and they were both really, really good.
Yep.
We talked about the parking lot and the Apple Maps already. I was a little surprised on opening week, and now again it was a Tuesday night or a Wednesday night, but both when we checked in and every time I was in the lobby, there was a significant, at least more than one person in line for the front desk. I just feel like there could have been another person, and maybe weekday, but they opened, right? It's got it like, it's the opening week. I feel like they should have known it was going to be busy. I just felt like that was like they were missing like one more front desk agent.
And I don't even think it was busy. Like we had a connecting room on our room, and I don't think anyone was there.
No.
Because it was really quiet. Now maybe we're speaking to the great soundproofing that they did, but I don't think anybody was
I
next
overheard
to
a
us.
worker saying they were about 50% full. But it's
so to have a line every time we were in the lobby seems odd for it being so quiet.
Yeah, unless like people had lots of questions, but I feel like you anticipate that, right? That like this is new and you're gonna get a lot of that. I'm sure, right? We had great service in all the places we went. Our front desk agent who checked us in was
friendly,
super. It was just, that was the only place I really noticed it. Also,
and when we checked in, they shared with us, they texted you a link to like everything you would want to know page that had menus and everything you would want to know. I feel like that could have come to us before we checked in, and maybe had a note on it about directions.
Yes. And even if the directions, like, I feel like that's people, maybe it's just me, maybe it's my personality and I am a planner and want to know these things, but I feel like that there was no harm in sending that like a week before our stay, like, hey, we're looking forward to welcoming you. You know, here's the restaurants and the menus and how to get to the theme parks, and don't use Apple Maps to get here because you're gonna end up in an apartment complex down the street. So I feel like maybe that will improve with feedback to sort of send that a little bit sooner. But I mean, I would stay again.
Yeah, I mean, it's nice.
It's walkable to Epic.
It's convenient.
It will be. I mean,
room,
Epic's not open as of our stay in January. It opens in May of 2025.
Right.
But it's walkable to Epic when that's open.
The room was a good size. Like,
yes.
I could see 4 people.
That was a
standard
room. No, like, larger, like, so it was a really good sized room.
The bathroom was super basic, but the water pressure was good.
Yeah. Everything was clean. I know.
I had no complaints. The toilet paper was nice.
Yeah. No. It was $30 to park the car. Mm. It sort of was a secure lot. We all know my gripe about parking in non-secure lots, but the gates aren't programmed yet, so they just open when you drive up. So, like, eventually it will be a lot where you need to scan your key, which is a little bit more secure, but...
If you're not staying at the hotel, it is $65 to park your car, which I think is the same price as parking your car for the theme parks.
I think they're just trying to discourage people when Epic opens from parking there to walk to Epic.
Right.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Nope.
All right. I'm Kirby.
I'm Dana.
And we are
Migratory Nerds.
Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you get notified when all of our new videos drop. Bye.